What is time? Time is not time. Natural time possesses time. Natural time is time in its true essence. Natural time is not created nor destroyed. Natural time is not altered nor changed. Perceptions and correlations of time. Time moves fast, and yet it does move slow. But it never stops moving. It is infinite, constant. Slow and fast are certain perceptions of time, taken from different aspects of many things. Just as my SWAT may seem fast to me, but slow to a fly. Unity of time. Past affects present and future. Present becomes the past. Present affects the past and future. Future becomes present first and then past and affects both. The mystery of future time is uncertainty, unforeseen opportunity. Many make plans for the future, but the future is a mystery in itself. Who can say for a fact what will come to be? Future time is accompanied with nothingness and becomes what will be. Mystery plus nothingness equals future time, which equals what will be. Nothingness of time is for the reason that time possesses nothing and all things. Correlation of time. Present becomes past, future becomes present. Learn from the past to benefit in the future. The past is past, the present is past, the future is present, and then past. Division of unnatural time. Human thinking and understanding of time in its earthly sense is divided. That is why the time here in Georgia is not the same as the time in California. It is the reason for daylight saving time. It is unnatural. It is not natural time in its true essence. For natural time is not controlled, not changed, not altered, but infinite and constant. Who is greater, time or God? If God is greater than time, then one may suggest that time is subject to God. Yet, time is not subject to anything, for it cannot be stopped nor started again. Even if all the creatures and moving things in the universe came to a halt, time would continue in its essence. For if time was stopped, at what time would it be started back? For that is the secret to natural time. It is as it is. Natural time exists outside of time and all living and moving things. For even if all things died to time as we know time, and even if God himself did away with the entire space and universe, and two, if God were to bring himself to rest and sleep, at what time would God awake? That is natural time. For time in its true essence, being natural as it is, exists outside of God himself, for time itself is infinite and constant. It is as it is. Time is natural, yet not one natural man can grasp its full essence. Who existed first, time or God? If God, then at what time did he bring time into existence? And if God existed before time, at what time was that? And even what time was before that? Does God exist outside the realm of time, or what time has brought about? No. For even the Bible states, 1,000 years is as one day to Jehovah. Therefore, God's perspective of time is limited. For why is it not 10,000 years or 1,000,000 years as one day with God? Philosophy of time. Time is like water flowing amid an empty bottle, through the bottom, disappearing in fire. You are not able to witness the source of the water, for it represents the future, which is nothingness and mystery. Nothingness times mystery. The water you see flowing amid the bottle is the present, and when it evaporates into the fire, it represents the past. What is no longer and yet still is. Time is like water. It takes many forms and shapes, yet it is still water. Time is like fire. Its source is not a true source, and where it disappears to is a mystery. Time is like the wind that blows. It comes, it presents itself, and then it goes, never to be felt again, though its effects may be forever evident. To experience the essence of natural time, you must not feel. You must not smell. You must not hear. You must not see. You must not taste. You must not cause any deliberate thought, and therefore you must not deliberately block any thought. You must be just as time is. Time in relation to death. Firstly, what is death? Death is the non-existing of a thing that once lived. For to live is to be existing in time. But in death, you are not existing in time unless becoming alive once again in another form. Therefore, you only died to a previous form. A plant lives and dies in the winter, and yet arises again in the spring. Therefore, it did not actually die, but died to a previous form. To be continued. I am Casey or Kassar. This is the philosophy and attributes of time that I put together years ago.